Okay, so welcome everybody. This is our new consultant training, and today is August 18th. We're excited. We have lots of new people with us this evening, and we have some old new people. So, but we're glad you're back because, oh, yeah, right? Does that make sense? Like with the latter part of your 90 days. So we are super glad that you guys are all here. We're really wanting to share lots with you. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to screen share before we do anything else. Okay, there we go. You guys can let me know if you see the screen. You are more than welcome to use the chat. And you know what? Here, I'm going to make a few people co-hosts here so that you guys can kind of help me out with, I think I've opened up the doors so that people can hop right in. So you don't have to worry about that. But if you just want to watch the chat, that would be great. So, and we're going to have you use the chat, by the way. At the very bottom of your screen, you're going to see a little, if you hover over, there's a little chat button there. So we're going to ask you to type in the chat. We're going to ask you where you're from and who your director recruiter are. Louise, we're going to pass that on.
Hello, everyone. My name's Louise Morris, and I am a director in Houston, Texas. Been with Pampered Chef for almost 16 years. And the slide that you see in front of you is one of my favorite things. It's our mission statement, enriching lives one meal and one memory at a time. This is what I totally believe in, and one of the reasons why I still do Pampered Chef. Family meal times are so important. Next slide. All right, so discover your why. It is important to have a clear why so you can focus on your ultimate goal and when things are going well. And so you can stay motivated when the journey becomes challenging. Take a moment to reflect so that you can uncover a why that will help you celebrate your wins and encourage you through your setbacks. So I am a huge goal setter. I believe that you need to set goals so that you know what you're working for or why you're working at all. So put in the chat some reasons why you started your Pampered Chef business. What drew you to Pampered Chef? Why did you decide that you want to do? It could be lots of different things. For example, 16 years ago when I started, I wanted to replace all of my carpeting downstairs with hardwood floors. So that was my why. I needed money to replace my flooring to hardwood. So over the years, obviously your why is going to change because let's face it, it's been 16 years and I've obviously got my floors. So you always want to have a why. You always want to have a meaning behind your business to keep you going forward, because otherwise you won't have anything to keep you motivated. Sure, Pampered Chef does offer us a lot of incentives, which we're going to get into later, but you have to have more than just the Pampered Chef incentive. You have to have a why or something that is dear and near to you. All right, next slide. Oh, I'm just looking at this one that Jeremy just posted. That was a great one about the student loans.
Yes.
Let me go back and look at that. Hold on.
And save for vacation. You're going to earn a vacation, Jeremy, right? You'll get a free vacation.
Yeah, I love that. That's great. Free stuff. Somebody started for the free stuff. Awesome. Extra income. Yep, I'm money driven myself, whoever put that. All right, so moving on to this slide, what do you want to do? Fund your daily caffeine fix, or maybe you go out to eat for lunch or whatever the case may be. Pay your bills. Maybe you do need the extra income to help your family make ends meet and pay those bills, whether it's an electric bill or water bill or mortgage or whatever. Put a down payment on a car. Maybe you need a new car, or maybe your child needs a car or something like that. And so a down payment on a large or a big purchase. Maybe you want a boat. Maybe you're going to save and put your down payment on a boat. Or maybe you just want to work for yourself. Maybe you want to replace a full-time job with something with a fun and flexible schedule. with Pampered Chef, every year we get the ability, if that's the right word, to earn a trip. So somebody had put they wanted to travel, so that can always be a key motivator for you. Maybe you just want flexible schedule because you have children that you need to work around, extra income, or a happier you. I think everybody can say, quite honestly, that they would like extra income. No matter what the case may be, extra income would always be nice, right? All right. So, okay.
Wait, did I go too far?
Nope, that's it. I guess that was it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, been to Rome. Oh, yes, all those great trips.
Tell them about a trip that you've been on.
Oh, my goodness. I've been to Hawaii twice, been to Disney World, Disneyland, Cabo, Punta Cana, a cruise.
But who do you love to vacation with?
Of course, it's you, Patty.
Good answer.
Because you dance great, and I always work with you.
You weren't fishing, were you? Yeah.
What's that?
He said you weren't fishing, were you?
That's funny. There's a joke about that. I know there is. Okay. So, who loves to dream? I love to dream. We want you to dream big. We want you to really think about this. And if you knew you couldn't fail, what would your Pampered Chef business, what would you like your Pampered Chef business to look like? Think about that. And you know what? Put it in the chat. What is it? You know, all those student loans paid for. And I know Jeremy talked about traveling to Europe by the time he's 30. That's an amazing goal. That would be awesome. And Diana, Rome, you know, those are the places that you've been. Yes, it's all possible, people, for sure. So we'd like to see you. We'd like to hear that in the chat there. Yeah. Share it with us. Okay. So you're on this call. You've signed up to do this business. Do you want a successful business? Let's see a raised hand. We want to make sure we're all on the same page. I want to make sure you guys are on the right call. And this is how we'll know. You have to raise your hand. Who's going to raise their hand? Okay. Anna's raising her hand. Okay, look at that. Yeah, there's a few hand raises there. Yeah, I can't see everybody, so I'm going to count on you guys to help me out there. So the formula for that is 4 shows a week. 4 shows a week no matter what. And you guys might want to say that to yourself, 4 shows a week. And that will help your business grow. When you have ongoing business, the more you have future business, the better you have, the more you have business. So you don't want to push any of that business out. Yes, financial freedom would be wonderful. It sure would be. So you want to make sure, and you know what? It's a proven fact that these statistics will say minimum of 4. People are doing 6, they're doing double that amount. Some are doing what's called the block party and they're doing triple and quadruple all that amount. But for now, what we're asking you as a new consultant to get off to a great start, earn those rewards, because that's part of what you want to do. That 4 shows a week would be great. Not all shows are going to make it. Statistics show that. So
No.
We want to make sure that you guys are prepared and have enough shows in your pocket. So here's the money part. Who loves money? Somebody said that they love money. Who loves money? Yeah. If you're not raising your hand, you might want to reconsider that. So let's take a look at the numbers. If you do 4 average shows at about $400, so that's actually a little below our company average. Our average show is $500, but we're going to go with the $400 for the new consultants. If you did 4 shows a week, you would average times the $400 would average $1,600 in sales a week. Now, what would that look like in sales at the end of the month? That would be $6,400 in sales. At that point, you are at the top of the commission of what you could earn. That would be a 25% commission because it's a graduated income. It depends on how much you actually submit. But you would earn at a 25% commission with just 4 shows a week. And we're talking virtual shows. So you're not like leaving your house. You know, you are doing this from the comfort of your car, your home, appointments, lunchtime, whatever it is that you would do. How would you like to make $1,600 for the month? Anybody? Anybody could use an extra $1,600.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you are all with me and you're all raising your hands. Now, just imagine what 4 shows a week does. Could you imagine if you did 6 to 8 shows? You could double what that $1,600 looked like. And for those of you, just a quick math, double 1,600 is $3,200. That's what you would take home. Like, that would be pretty amazing. Okay, that would be a very nice part-time pay for a lot of you. So think about that, and it's all real. Those are the kinds of things that you could do. So, am I doing this?
Sure, I'll do the next one.
Okay, all right. So, to get you ready for that, we're going to create a way for you to do some SMART goals. SMART meaning specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time-bound. This is all important for you to when you're creating your goals, because every single part of this, it's like pieces in a puzzle. If you want the puzzle to look the way it's supposed to look and you're getting it all together, this is what you need to put together to do that. So what does that mean? What is a specific goal? It is what you are targeting. Where do you want to go? It's like shooting a bow and arrow. You're shooting at the target and you want to hit the bullseye. So you want to make sure that you hit the target. Sometimes that doesn't always happen, but you can hit an outer ring. But you have to have a goal. You have to have something to shoot for. So you want to target something. So that's why you have to, if you were driving without directions and you were trying to get somewhere and you had no directions, you would probably be all over the place. I know, because that's how I drive without directions. So I know that firsthand. But I'm telling you, it's a lot better when you have directions. So this is going to be your map. And the second part is the measurable goal. So how are you going to measure your success? What is that going to look like? So like how many, the shows that you actually, the number of people that you have to ask to actually get a show, and the number of shows then that result in those great sales that you're getting, and that how many bookings you're going to get out of each of those. So we're going to talk about that, and how much sales do I need to submit. So that's all how you're all going to measure that. And what are the actions you're going to take to achieve your goal? Like, how am I going to get? And the model that we use is the 4-in-1 model. So for every four shows that you do, you'll typically recruit 1 person. Because we're doing virtual parties, typically when we used to do in-home parties, you may have on average, what would you guys say, 10 people at a show? I'm just going to give it 10.
Yeah.
If you did 4 of those shows, that's 40 people. But if you do 4 virtual parties and say on average that, maybe you have 50, 60 people, but you have maybe 25 participating. So 25 times 4 is 100 versus 40 people. So you have way more people to be in front of, way more people to ask you to host shows, way more people that could be candidates to potentially start the business. So that's the whole idea of that. This is amazing, because when we got started, that's not the kind of numbers that we had. So this is really good. So what does that look like? How many parties should I have? How many new consultants should I sign? So on average, you're going to talk to a lot of people before you actually sign somebody. Just like when you reach out to people, you're going to reach out to a lot of people before those people actually say, yes, I'll host a show for you. It's not that they won't host it right away, but eventually they'll host a show. So the other part of the R is the relevant. How relevant is this goal to you? So how will this goal support your dream, your goal? How will it benefit you and your family, your finances, whatever it is that you're looking for? What do you want to do with your business? So you want to make this a very relevant goal. And the other part of this is time bound. This is totally really important. Right now, you have a goal, in front of you. If you're in your 30, 60, or 90 days, you have a 30 and 90 day end date. So your goal is to achieve, that's what they've already set that up for you. Your goal is to achieve those little milestones so you could earn any one of those, the ceramic egg cooker and the spatula, the cookware, the knife block set. So all of those things are set up for you, and they've given you a 90 days. So what is that going to look like for you? What is that you want to do? So make sure that you write that down, because when you write it down, it just does something. Your brain thinks, okay, this is what I need to achieve. So that's what you want to do. And besides earning those things, guess what? You are going to get paid for what you do. So that's amazing. So you will get paid, for what you're worth in this business. So everybody get that. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So you'll want to carry that with you through life. So, Belle raised her hand. So Belle, you have a question? You can come off of mute if you need to.
Sure.
Okay. Did you have a question? I'm sorry, because it looked like you raised your hand.
No,
Okay.
she said no.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry about
She
that.
was saying that she understood.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Good answer. All right. Okay. All right. We're going to move on. All right.
This is me.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we talked about by the way, my name is Anna. I'm a director from Virginia. I'm 11 years in the business. I love it every day that I do it. So anyway, so you've joined, and now, as Patty said, they've set you up for some success, okay? They want you to feel successful, so they're going to offer you incentives for getting to those little milestones. So these are called fast track rewards, okay? So in your first 30 days, if you submit $500 in sales, you will receive the ceramic egg cooker and the scraper. And that's just a gift to reward you in your first 30 days. If you continue and you have $1,250 in sales in your first 90 days, you'll get the skillet. I believe that's an 8-inch skillet, correct? And then keep going. In your first 90 days, if you have $2,500 in sales, you'll get that amazing stainless steel skillet. All these pieces are beautiful, by the way. And now here is the big one. If you have $5,000 in sales in your first 90 days, you'll get the entire knife block with the knives and everything included. So isn't that something worth achieving?
And that honing tool, right? You only
And
can
the
get
honing
it.
tool, right, the whole thing. And these are not cheap knives, they're professional knives, by the way. Of course, we don't have anything cheap. Anyway, that's what Belle wants. Okay, then if you have that goal and you strive toward that goal, do your 4 shows a week. Okay, that's
Will do.
going to ensure they give you the baby steps that you need. Get your shows on your calendar. Okay, it seems like a lot, but it really is achievable. Seriously, it is. So I know I have a couple ladies who have earned their fast track and have gotten their knife block, and they couldn't be more thrilled. It's just exciting to earn it. So anyway.
We may have some on the call that did. So put it in the chat if you've earned it.
If you've earned it, yeah. So this wasn't in place when I started, so I love this. Yay, Peggy, she earned it.
Yay!
And
Kudos.
Tiffany.
I just think, what other company does this? I mean, I don't know any other company that gives you rewards like this. So earn your free products by enhancing your kit by earning these popular products. So.
And I've earned the first track reward. Yay. So you're all super.
Yay.
So here we are, benefits beyond the kit.
Tiffany,
Now,
yay.
Team building. Not only can you earn by selling, but you can earn by getting people to join alongside you. This is a really good time to get a friend to join with you so you can do it together. So what will that mean for you? For each team member you add in your first 90 days, that qualifies, which means they submit $1,250 in their first 90 days, you'll earn $100 in cash, plus $50 in Pampered Chef dollars to spend on products to build your starter kit. That is amazing. I mean, who does that? May the 2020 bring a fresh start to new aspirations and inspiring success. Walk in grace, achieve greater heights. You know, it is achievable. So it's not too early to start asking. It's not too early. Start right out the gate. Just keep asking. So, any questions? Okay. If not, we can move on to the next slide. Okay. Now, the fast track rewards keep going. If you promote, you earn more cash rewards. Okay, so when you promote a director in your first 90 days, that's $500 in your pocket. And when you're paid as a director for the next 3 months, that's another $500. When you promote to an advance within your first 6 months, that's $1,000. Plus, when you're paid as an advance director for the next 3 months, that's an additional $1,000. That's a total of $3,000 in cash. Who couldn't use that? I mean, seriously. I think I saw somebody that had student loans. I know someone who fast track director, not on my team, but another team, and this was her goal, to earn fast track rewards so she could pay off student loans, and she did it. So, plus $100 for every new consultant you recruit in your first 90 days who qualifies in their first 90 days. So for every one that qualifies, another $100 in cash. As a leader, you'll get even more to grow your team and your businesses. So you'll get a chance to earn samples of new season products before anyone else. So as directors, we get all the new products for free. Okay, that was my biggest motivator because you know I love Pampered Chef. So the more I could get, the better off I'll be, right? Access to monthly webinars just for leaders. We have a dedicated Facebook group page. We have specialized training for leaders. There's resources to plan team meetings and exclusive recognition. And if you need more direction, ask your director how to get started. Your team is here to help. Okay, so we are here to help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve. At Pampered Chef, we're cheering you on because we want to make this business your own, and our #1 priority is your success. So we want to celebrate and reward you when you hit major milestones. So, wonderful.
Yay.
Anyone have questions?
You guys are good. A little quiet.
Good.
Oh.
They're just soaking it in. There you go, Jeremy. That's what Jeremy say. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's awesome. Tiffany was able to pay for a house since she has started and keep them afloat.
Yay, that's amazing.
For 8 weeks. That is amazing. What a great story that is.
Yeah.
And Jeremy's saying, yes, $3,000 would pay for half of one of my semesters of student loans. That's great. And I would say Peggy on here too has been able to pay for her, saved enough since she started to pay for her son's tuition.
Nice.
So yeah, exciting things can happen, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so where do you guys start? Anyway, first, some of you may not know me. I'm Diana McDermott, and I am in Virginia. And where do you start? Like a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, right? Some of this might sound a little bit overwhelming to you, but that's where the plan comes in. That's where the SMART goals come in, and we just take one step at a time on your journey. So it begins with just one single step with one reason, one why, one phone call, and just one multiplies. It's almost like snowflakes. So, one flake keeps coming down, and the more you ask, the more snow comes. So a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. All right. So let's start with this. This is in the DASH program, and it's your launch list. So let's think about it. Who do you know? Where will you start? Where will you start your journey? You can brainstorm right now. I bet you if you took out a pen and a paper and just thought of, your 5 friends, think of 5 neighbors, relatives, coworkers. Who do you send Christmas cards to or greeting cards? Digital contacts. Maybe there's some friends that are just on Facebook or digital contacts. Community connections. Do you belong to any community groups or clubs or book clubs or things like that? Phone favorites. Who do you talk to a lot? Who would you call if you went to see a movie, or maybe saw a movie on Netflix now, wanted to tell somebody all about it? Or if you bought a pair of shoes and they were so comfortable and you got such a great deal, who would you call to tell all about it? Same thing. You want to tell people about the wonderful opportunities we have for them. How your friends or your children's friends' parents or their parents. Who's your favorite foodies? We all know people who love to make recipes and talk about the food they had for dinner and things like that. So this is designed to give you a start, and it's called your launch list. So we suggest that you print it out or put it on your phone and start filling it in. Okay, we can go on to next. Okay, so Tiffany shared that she started with one party. A relative asked to purchase pots and pans in my first 3 hours as a consultant. Wonderful. She mentioned the 60% off. She said, no, thank you, I'll just buy them. She said she will host for you, but don't need discounts. So she's booked 3 parties from her, and that's just where it starts. It snowballs after that. So this is a great little thing you can put onto your Facebook page too, that you're a new Pampered Chef consultant. Help me launch my new business. Or private message people. Message 15 to 20 people. And you can do this. You've got this. You get more hosts for the next week. And these words are very easy to do. You can take a screenshot of it if you will, if you want to. Hi. I'm now a Pampered Chef consultant. I'm not sure if you knew that. I'm so very excited. I'm setting up my first round of virtual parties and would love to include you as one of my hosts. What does it take? You may want to know, or you may ask. It's very simple. Just say yes, and then I do the rest. I'll have a couple of quick tasks for you each day, no more than 5 minutes at the end of the week. You'll have a nice shopping spree, and you'll be helping me launch my business too. I think you'll love the party experience as well. You'll learn lots. You'll learn lots, and your friends will really enjoy it. What do you think? Can I count you in? Always end it with a question. Can I count you in? Any questions there? All right.
I love that, Diana. Can I count you in? It's very nice. Nicely put.
Yeah.
How many are using? I was going to say, how many? Oh, crap. Look at, I'm way too far now. How many are using some kind of verbiage like that? Like reaching out to people? Yeah. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
I see a few hands go up. That's good.
Yeah.
You guys are more than welcome.
Just reaching out to people, letting them know what you do, because if you know, and I learned this early on too, is like I I didn't let my neighbors know what I was doing. Not that I didn't let them know, but the worst thing that can happen is that the, well, now FedEx, it was UPS back then, person drops off 6 or 8 boxes of Pampered Chef things, and it was really supposed to go to your neighbor, and I didn't do the show. So let people know that you are in business, you are open, and be proud of it out loud, because you don't want someone else to let them know, right?
Or your cousin comes into a meeting and has joined Pampered Chef because you were afraid to be too pushy. Never, never, ever will that happen again.
Right,
Yeah, see?
right. So it's happened to all of us. So this is why we say, let people know, be proud out loud, as Marie likes to say, and we have so much to offer people. So we're so happy you all joined. So we can go on to next slide, please. Okay, so Dash. If you're not familiar with Dash, but I'm pretty sure most of you are, that's where that's where you're going to get started. Get started with a lot of your training. Start with the welcome, the getting started. You'll be starting to set your goals, learn about the rewards that we've talked about, but you can digest it a lot easier on Dash. Discover your why. This is so, so important. And then start planning your parties. And there's so much more with training, so much more. And the Teach Me webinars 101 and 201. So this is where we suggest you to start with your training. If you've already gone through that, keep on going. Okay, so Tiffany said she has a car. I think she meant decal with her information on it.
But a car deal's even better.
A car deal is really good. Yeah, I have seen people snap a picture and later order the call. Yeah, I have a friend too of mine, Lynn Block. People have chased her down Route 7 and waved to her, pull her over because of her car.
That's amazing. Yeah.
I had a guy do that at a red light. He pulled up and was like, put your window down, put your window down. And I put it down. He goes, Pampered Chef, you? Yes. And I said, yeah. And he said, my wife has been looking everywhere. Can you like go up, or can I get behind you something to get a picture for my wife? Like, oh my God.
That's funny. It does work. It's funny. People are happy to hear that you're in business with Pampered Chef.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we have so much more additional training with the virtual PC training on Facebook, the Dash training, the virtual training 101 and 102. So you know, you're all in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself, right? We're all here to help you. Pampered Chef has given us so much information that if you just look at it, follow it, you can do nothing but succeed, right?
Amen.
So, okay, maybe we go on. All right, this is, I guess I'll do this one too. So our action plan, the first thing that we're asking you to do is envision your why and create your goal. Write it down, share it, and get your why and your goal to be so important that you can't wait to work on it the next day. Make your launch list. If you've already started your launch list, keep on adding to it. Keep on adding to it. Choose your party dates, which means is get control of your calendar and work your calendar around your schedule. Put everything you have, you know, if you work an outside job, put that on your calendar. If you have sports or other activities, put that on your calendar. Then figure out when you can do your shows. We suggest that we're all doing virtual shows now. For virtual shows, pick a day you want to start and a day you want to end, and keep it that way every week. So you have a concrete action plan. We suggest you to put 4 lines on your calendar the day you want to start. So if you're starting on a Wednesday or whatever, put 4 lines on that date and keep going until you fill those lines with people's names to start your 4 shows a week. Contact your friends, family, acquaintances, offer a party. Offer them, we have a gift for you, really. You know, all you need to do is invite some people and talk to them on Facebook, really, that you're on there anyway, right? There's a great video, Stephanie Richardson video. It's all about your 5 contacts a day, and that is in our PC Chef team training. So it's in the files there. Track your contacts. This is real important. Get a spiral notebook or whatever. You can use it on your part of your launch list, but track your contacts. A contact is a two-way contact. Just because you sent them a text, that's not an actual contact, that's the start of it. We want to have that conversation going 2 ways. So track it, whether they've contacted you back with a yes, no, maybe. And a no is never a no forever. So we always want to ask, is that no for right now? May I contact you again in a month or so? So track it. Do the DASH training, and we'll see how many points you've added by next week. And check with your recruiter, director with questions. Check in on how you're doing. Set a day you can talk, or we can all talk about your progresses. And we will be back next week. Now we've changed this to go into 2 calls rather than 4 calls. And we're going to be adding some video training on how to do Canva and how to do a business page and a VIP page and what the differences is, things like that. So stay tuned, we will have that. And I see Patty put the YouTube video in the chat for Stephanie Richardson's videos too. So anybody have any questions? All right, so
You guys did a great job. I know she came on here late and missed the first few slides, but Melinda just joined as in 2 days ago. So
welcome, Melinda.
I don't know if you can.
We have a bunch of those.
we can't see you. We just see your name. You have to turn video on for us to see you.
Oh yeah, I accidentally laid down with my husband, and then I was like, oh my gosh.
That's funny.
I teach, and so we've been registering students and everything this past week, and it's been crazy.
Yeah, so we have some teachers here, and for us, I think the teachers go back to work tomorrow, right?
I actually been working. I work at a college, so I've been working constantly, and I teach cosmetology. So, now we're getting the new students, and we have convocation this week, and it's been.
Well, we welcome you.
Thank you.
And this will be a fine distraction to all that, right?
Oh, yeah.
I know, that'll be great. Here's what I'm seeing. It's kind of fun. It looks like you guys are kind of responding to each other, so it would be a great thing because you're about in the same place, being brand new consultants. It's great to network with somebody like that. So if you're looking to find a friend or 2, I think you guys there's a bunch of them right here. So feel free to reach out to, look at it. Isn't that fun? Everybody's like, great idea. I'm going to try that. So why not?
That's great. And that brings us to that next slide. It's like, I don't know, all I saw was surround, and I know that's what it's going to say. Is
here, I'll go ahead. Hold on.
with
Go ahead
people
and
that are going to lift you up, right?
Oh, wrong one. Wait, hold on. Nope. Was this it? Yeah, I think so. Can you see this?
Yeah. Surround yourself with people
I
who
like
get
that.
you happy when something amazing happens to you. We need to be lifting each other up, and we do that, right? oh my gosh, this family we have here does that. And like we said earlier, we're all here to help you. We're all here to help you get where you want to be. And any little amazing thing that comes along, we want to celebrate with you.
That's for sure. Because you know what? We want you all to succeed. We want you all to be on the trips with us. We want you all to promote, because it's not like you have to wait for one of us to die to move into a new position. It's terrible to say, but that is the truth.
That is true.
You don't have to do that, because, so we all make each other better. That's the reason that we share like we do, is because then we all do this together. When I said before about, a vacation, when Louise was talking about that, how about, vacationing with 1,000 of your closest friends? And I do mean like vacation with 1,000 of your closest friends. It's the funnest thing ever.
Yeah, and I know you guys are all new, but earning a vacation is still possible. Make sure you put it on your radar, look it up, look how you earn the points, 60,000 points. But there's people who have 50,000 sales in 1 month, or they do a huge fundraiser that ends up being $20,000 or something crazy. So never say never. And you could just hit the jackpot. Like Melinda, I know you work with college students. They probably have college loans, and they might need to make money on the side. And you can go from being a brand new consultant to having 10 people on your team who are just going to try it for a month or two. So never say never and count yourself out, because
we have a lot of clubs. And matter of fact, I actually talked to one of it's our PTK, it's an honor society. And the cosmetology is always helping them out with fundraisers. And we'll make lipsticks and stuff like that. And I told her, I said, hey, just so you'll know, I said, not that we don't want to, but if we're not going to be able to do anything because of COVID, I said, let me know and I'll help you this way. So she was like, okay. So we're gonna talk a little bit more, so that way they can host a fundraiser.
That's great. And make sure you look at, there's so many ways to do business that you could do it whether or not you're face to face. So
Belle is asking how you do a fundraiser. So Belle, when you, let's say you have a group that wants to raise funds, when you set up the party, you just set it up as a fundraiser party. There's that option. And then you put in the group's name. It can't be an individual, it has to be a group or an organization or a trust. I've done it for a trust before. And then there's different ways you can do it. You have the link that you send out. So everybody in that group just sends out the link. I've done it for project grads a lot. So they send it out to all the student body in the senior class, and then I encourage them to share it with at least 5 of their people. And then long story short, instead of getting the host rewards, that group or organization gets a percentage of the funds, up to 15%. Right now we have 2 charities that Pampered Chef works with. One is Feeding America, and up to 30% will go to Feeding America. The other one is the Hope Lodge with the American Cancer Society, and again, 30% will go to them as well. Did that answer your question?
You said awesome.
Yeah, so in lieu of host benefits,
Yeah.
the organization receives money. I didn't know if you said that or not.
Yeah, no host, no, the chairperson, so whoever you spoke with at that group or organization is the chairperson. That person does still get the monthly host bonus. So they would get, for instance, this month they would get one of our electronics at 60% off, but they don't get any of the other host rewards.
Right. But it's a great program.
Yeah, sometimes I
Go ahead.
offer an extra percentage. If it's an organization that is near and dear to my heart, then I'll offer an extra percentage from my commission just to give to them as a donation as well, to help them out.
Nice, Louise. Nice.
Great. Well, we will also be having this similar call on Thursday evening too. So if you have anyone who's beginning, we will be doing it Thursday evening. It will be an hour earlier start time. So we will look out for that too. If you have someone interested in coming on, but to be conscious of time, I think unless you all have any more questions, that good luck to everyone this week.
Well,
Good
you know
luck
what,
to all
Diana,
your
the one
teachers
thing-
starting.
I just wanted to make sure, because I don't want people to be leaving money on the table. And I think that, I know we went through this, but, if like this is like key as well. So if you're looking for that extra money, the extra money that you get when you promote and when you recruit people by bringing people into the business, now they're going to have to do the business themselves, but think about who who would you like to join you in the business that, that you're doing right now. Maybe it's a friend,
Yeah.
Just like you sell your baking stones, choppers, cookware, knives, the things that you love, make sure that you sell your business kind of the same way. Just, because you really could truly, and when you bring them into the business and they start recruiting people, I mean, like, that is great. That is building a team. So if you want to potentially double or triple what you are making, this is the way to do it. It's a team building kind of thing. So I want to put that, I just want to drop a few of those little seeds there just in case. Because sometimes you might not think about it. You're like, no, I don't know that I'm ready for this. You don't know. It's kind of good to go through it together. So just sharing that with you because I want to make sure that. Does anybody have any other questions then? Anybody have any questions?
Now the opportunity is the best product in the catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Joe
It's a
has a
product.
question.
It's another product. It's the best product that we have to offer.
It's true. Joanne has a question here. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Diana or anybody, so I have a catalog party started. Some lady at work, she doesn't do Facebook and it's got a couple $100 in it now, but she wants it to go on a little bit longer because I think she wants some of those September stone things. So can I just keep it open for her? Is there a time limit on it?
Yes, so that's a great question. So if you're starting a show now, you gave her August catalogs, so the old catalogs. So September new stones won't be effective until September 1st. So
Right.
if you wanted to go in for a September show, you will date the show September 1st. You cannot submit it until after September 1st.
Okay.
Also,
But
I just wanted to
I can
mention,
leave it open for now.
Catalog show if you'd like to, but use the new catalogs.
Yeah.
All right, so I should have them use the new catalog?
Well, here's the thing, right? Because if they've already placed orders, the thing that is that some price changes may take effect.
Yeah, so
Okay.
check the
And
orders.
the fruit special as
And
well.
then the guest specials change, the host
Mhm.
special
That's
changes.
special.
Um, and then obviously the stones are going to change because that will be the new stones. But I will tell you that what you may want to do is have her finish out this show, get a booking from that show, and she will be able to benefit with her half price item on that, on whoever hosted, a booking off of her.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's
I'll talk to her.
10%.
I'll talk to her and see what she wants to do. And we'll go from there. It'd be easier for me to close it out now
I
because
also wanted to just bring up another aspect of keeping a party open for too long, which you might not have thought about, is if somebody has the funds in their account now, they might not have the funds. That's 2.5 weeks from now, and I don't know when she started it. So, like, that's a long time. It might mess somebody up financially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and if
Well,
she has a show now, you can close it out and then start a new one in September,
That's true.
right?
Okay, well, these
Yeah.
are all her family members and just a few close friends. So I told her to talk to them about that and see if they wanted to wait that long and that there might be changes. But I'll just see what she wants to do tomorrow. And Diana, if it gets weird, I'll just call you.
Okay, that's fine.
And Diana
Okay.
can right?
All better.
Right, Diana?
I didn't hear what you said, Anna. Maybe I don't want to hear it.
Cutting a joke.
I know.
We can do that, right?
Yes, we can. Yeah, we've slept together.
Secrets.
Okay. All righty.
And that's a Pampered Chef.
That's a different company.
That's a
It's okay, everybody.
okay. It's all
Okay, we
okay.
made you laugh anyway.
Yeah, that's right. We
You
did.
have to look at them. They're an hour ahead of Central Time, which is only 9 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock there. You know. It's
Yeah.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we're pretty giddy right now.
But seriously, I'm here if you need my help tomorrow. I should be pretty much around. I'm not sure if I volunteered to help my daughter with her daughter because of the first day of school. I'll find out at 9 o'clock if she shows up. So we'll see you all tomorrow and have a good night.
You guys, yeah.
Good
If there's
night.
no more questions. Is there any more questions? Are you guys good? Okay, you guys are all nodding your head. We want to thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And night night. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Always feel good to reach out. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Okay, where's my little thing? Isn't that crazy? Oh, hey. Are you awake? Tiffany?
Yeah, I just had it on mute. I had it minimized for a minute.
You look like you were like what's that called?
Trans something.
No, it looked like you were frozen.
Oh,
Like it looked like you were just frozen. I was like, okay, I don't know. She probably pressed a button or something. Yay! What you
yeah.
doing? Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I forgot to stop the